one and all, to the K.O.E. Nation for our second cigar and Scotch whiskey pairing. I am the devilishly handsome outlaw himself, your king of extreme, Phil K.O.E., joined by my indomitable broadcast partner,
Tony fucking G. Like, share, subscribe. I am lucky enough once again to join Phil here for a natural pairing of stogies and Scotch. What more could you ask for? This particular pairing, what can you tell us about?
well, this is the Dalmore Cigar Malt Reserve. So this is one that's meant to pair with a cigar. So we have...
And a great cigar we have here tonight.
Acid Blondie, which is a Nicaraguan tobacco, which was founded by a couple of friends in New York who had a really deep appreciation for tobacco and wanted to learn more about how to make it. Now let's see how it...
First and foremost, though, I love the way that this stogie sits on your tongue.
Yeah, it's very sweet.
Incredibly
almost
sweet.
Fruity.
It's like it lingers on your tongue almost like a powdered sugar.
I suspect this is going to pair
I think this is going to be
well
perfect
with the highly rated Dalmore Cigar Malt Reserve here in the K.O.E. Nation. So,
wow.
Wow, that does compliment. Wow.
I know that's good, but this is, dare I say it, almost the perfect pairing.
Yeah. What? Like
that?
This
changed.
Is a good cigar.
Oh my goodness.
This is damn fine Scotch. The two of them together, though, complement each other's flavors so perfectly.
It's interesting because the sweetness of the cigar, which is strange to say, the overwhelming sweetness of the cigar, it's undeniable. And what, if you can give a quick recap, what were the tones and the flavors that you expect from this that pair so nicely with the cigar?
Well, this comes from 30-year-old Methuselah Oloroso sherry butts and Cabernet Sauvignon wine barrels on top of the ex-bourbon casks. And this is one that has even a slight smokiness in its own flavor profile.
Not a peat, but a smokiness.
No, not a peat. And not even like a smokiness as in like the typical smoke, but more like a tobacco. And so I can see why they pair so many. But
I made the comparison off camera, but I'll say it again here, and this is going to sound, for lack of a better term, very redneck of me, but my history dawn itself. Anybody who's used chewing tobacco from a can, such as Skull Straight or a Copenhagen, you get a bit of that flavor when you take a drink of this and you swish it around in your mouth. The boldness and the thick tobacco undertones resonate on your tongue, which is why this is such a good pairing with a cigar. But the sweetness, which is another thing that those particular brands of chewing tobacco had, was a sweetness. This cigar has that and more, and that, for me, is opening up this particular Scotch in a beautiful way.
Yes, I honestly, I like the Dalmore line. I thought the idea of a cigar malt was just kind of a
novelty.
Yeah, I really did, and I didn't think you would really find a good pairing. Like the Dalmore 12 and Romeo and Juliet paired well amazingly, but this Acid Blondie, it's very sweet and floral, and dare I even say fruity for a cigar, which is crazy.
And it's a small one. It's not thick. It's short. It's going to get you where you need to go. It's not one you're going to puff on
all day,
all night. This is it's kind of a hit and go, and you're going to get what you want out of it.
Yeah. Now we only do one 5-star scale in regards to pairing, and because we review the whiskeys on its own, the cigars Actually, before we get into the pairing, because I don't know how many more we have, let's rate this as a cigar on a 1 to 5 star scale versus
Okay.
all the cigars you've had in your life.
Okay.
Tony fucking G, like, share, subscribe. What would you rate this on a 5-star scale as a cigar? The Acid Blonde or Blondie?
I would give this a solid 3.5. I've had bigger, better, bolder cigars, but I could see this being a go-to. You know what? I'll even give this a 3.75.
3.75. As a cigar, I'm gonna be a little more generous than you. I'm gonna give this 4 stars.
Okay.
How often do you find, without it being some horribly flavored,
Yeah.
like, monstrosity that you
Yeah.
buy for like less than $1, you get actual real fruitiness in tobacco?
Yeah.
That's legitimate. So
I think it really opens up the fruitiness in the Scotch itself.
amazing stuff. 4-star cigar in and of itself. So, folks at the Acid Corporation, be proud of yourself. And you find salt of the earth farmers in Nicaragua, find tobacco.
Indeed.
Now, Tony, here's the interesting one. As a pairing. Yeah.
As a pairing, personally, I think this is a easy 4.5-star pairing. I love it. I think it's marvelous paired together.
And I would say you're close, but you're off by half a star. This is a 5-star whiskey cigar pairing.
Okay.
I hate to say that. Like, I know there's more expensive cigars out there. I know there's better, but for what you get for the money you're going to spend here, this is a 5-star cigar pairing.
I can't disagree with that. That is a perfect assessment.
In terms of the value you're getting.
Indeed. Yep. Agree 100%.
Yeah, amazing. So, would you recommend to folks out in the K.O.E. Nation, the vast denizens of the K.O.E. Nation, to pair these two, Tony G?
I can't recommend this enough. This is a ideal pairing. It is the perfect Scotch to light up a cigar for any occasion. This is a good cigar for any occasion. They're good by themselves, but they are insanely good together.
Yep, and this is a good one, and I'm probably even going to smoke a few more, because as I told you folks, I've kind of made the joke, but I'm thinking I'm going to be kind of pseudo-serious about it. I'm only going to smoke about 400 more cigars in my life, and you've seen me smoke 2 of them. So we're down to 398, and there's going to be a few more that are going to be this. It's that good. So you're going to join me on this journey, because I'd say the vast majority of those cigars are going to be reviewed with you here, unless it's with good friends amongst special occasions. Those will be the only times that it's not being filmed. But yeah, amazing pairing, and I can't recommend it enough, folks. But as I'm known to say around here, Tony, all that being said, this has been our review of the cigar pairing of the Dalmore Cigar Malt Reserve and Acid Blonde Cigars. An amazing pairing, one I can't recommend enough. I am devilishly handsome outlaw himself, your king of extreme, Phil K.O.E., signing off and handing it off to my indomitable broadcast partner,
The very satisfied Tony fucking G. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for stopping by.